Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I look a mess, but this is just like a little life update slash health update. So I know a lot of you guys probably have been wondering, why I haven't been bringing content, because I did say that I was going to. But that won't be happening too soon. I have been, going live, every day and stuff like that. But for the most part, it is very, very difficult sometimes for me to even do that. As some of you may know, I am disabled. And as some of you also may know if you've watched my previous video, I have spina bifida. So, with that being said, let's get to my health. So, a majority of the time, I do not feel well. So, if you guys, don't see me, making videos, just know it's not because I don't want to. It's just that a lot of the time I don't feel well. So here's the thing. With my condition, spina bifida, because I know that I did speak on this in a video a couple of months ago, but I didn't get into depth about my situation. With spina bifida, there is nerve damage. I don't really have that much feeling in certain places. Well, I didn't, but for some reason, after I had my son, things started to change. So I have feeling in certain places that I never had feeling before and they hurt. So a lot of the time I get up, I have to force myself because my child does have to go to school every day. I force myself every day to get up 6:30 in the morning to walk down 15 steps so that my child can eat. I have to walk back up those 15 steps to get him dressed. I have to walk back down those 15 steps to get him on the bus, and walk back up those 15 steps to come back upstairs and come and lay down. I'm very tired a majority of the day, and with that comes with, a lot of, I have a lot of pain, like a lot of pain. And excuse the way that I look. I really was not trying to do this today, but this is just a quick little update. So yeah. So as I was saying, a lot of the time I don't feel well. I really, really don't feel well. I am not the type of person to go to the hospital. The reason being is that I feel as though going to the hospital for aches and pains, they really can't do much. There's really nothing that anybody can do when you have spina bifida and you have, aches and pains in places that you probably never felt before. Also, with this condition, things that you were probably able to do when you were younger, you're no longer able to do now. Your body changes and does a lot of things, and I don't want to make it seem like, I don't want to sound old, but the older you get, those, once you hit 20, things just start going downhill. Um, a lot of the time, you know, I'm laying down, I'm asleep because that makes me feel better. I self-medicate because, like I said, there's really nothing that a doctor can do for me that I can't do for myself. They're going to give me the same exact medication that I can go purchase from the store by myself. So that's what I've been doing. Um, you know, I a lot of everybody in my house knows that, I don't feel well, because they can see it. I move slower every day, which at this point, I don't want to put this in the atmosphere, but I have a really weird feeling as though I'm going to be back on devices that help me walk. I was, as a child, up until I was 15, on wearing braces, leg braces. Then when I got to high school at the age of 15, it went from leg braces to just, little, arch supports to put in my shoe, which I've been stopped wearing those because they hurt. So I just, walk without them. I do have a crutch, but I don't want to keep walking around my house with a crutch because it really isn't going to do anything for me. It's not going to make me feel any better. Um, I also am anemic. That happened, after the birth of my son. I lost a lot of blood, so that also contributes to me being tired and, drained and stuff. So, yeah, a lot of the time if you don't see me, like I said, I've been doing, live streams, but, those live streams are cool and all, but, that, isn't really helping me with this YouTube situation. But at the same time, my health is doing whatever it's doing. So I feel like that's more easier for me than having to sit up all day trying to edit a video, which I'm probably gonna not edit this one. I know that I'm not gonna edit this one. Because I really want you all to really understand, like, the things that me and so many others who have this condition, what we go through. It's a lot. It's a lot. And when you have a lot of nerve damage, because that's what it is, it's a neural defect. Um, so like I said, even though I do have nerve damage, there are some parts of my body that I do feel that have very, bad aches and pains that I wish I didn't have to feel. But, it is what it is. Um, it's a struggle every single day to get up. It's a struggle every single day to get up because I'm in constant pain. In constant pain. And it's just like, I could take as much medication as I possibly can, but that's really not going to help my situation. Neither is going to a doctor because like I said, they can't do anything. They really can't do anything for me. And I know for a fact that they can't, so that's why I really don't waste my time going to the doctor. I know for a fact that I do need to go make a doctor's appointment because I don't know if anybody, knows this. I mean, everybody gets UTIs, which stands for urinary tract infections, but they're people like us with spina bifida, we're immune to them. We're immune to a lot of things. We're immune to getting sick a lot. We get sick a lot. We get UTIs a lot, you know. Currently, I know for a fact that I have one. My stomach hurts every day. I don't know, but then again, I also my cramps are starting too. So on top of that, I have a UTI, and it hurts like hell. Um, but then again, that's probably not even an issue at this point. That's probably not what's making my lower stomach hurt. I don't know what's going on in there. You know, uh, my I just feel weak like every day. And it's to the point where I can't even cry because it's like something that we deal with. Like I said, people with spinal bifida, we deal with a lot of things. A lot of physical changes start to happen when you reach a certain age, and I have reached a certain age, and things are changing. And I don't know if I'm going to, like I said, I don't know. I possibly might be on devices. I'm 27, so probably by the time I'm 30, I don't know. I don't want to put that in the air, but it's the reality. And the reality is, um, things start to go backwards. They don't get better. They go backwards when you hit a certain age with this condition. Um, I've prepared myself for that. I've tried to prepare my mother, but she doesn't like to hear that. But it is the reality that that could possibly happen, that I could, no longer walk one day because, like I said, every day and everybody in my house notices it. I'm getting slower and slower every single day. And I'm slower and slower every day because I'm in constant pain, and I can't really control it as much as I want to. Like, medicine is fine, but I take ibuprofen if I need to, but it's really not doing anything. Really not doing anything. And yeah, so a majority of my day, I spend it in bed. This is also why I do not work anymore. Um, because if some of you watched before in my other videos, you know, with spina bifida, some there are some people, who have it worse than others. There are some people who are confined to a wheelchair or a device. I'm not confined to anything at this point. I am able to walk by myself. Um, and with me being able to walk by myself, I'm able to get a regular job, and I don't want to say that people don't accommodate me the way that they should, but sometimes they don't. Because when I put on the application, that I can't stand for a certain amount of time, or I can't walk long distances, I can't reach for things or carry, heavy boxes or anything heavy. They say, oh, okay, but and then, like one time I had a job, and my boss knew that I couldn't walk long distances, uh, but yet and still I was doing that. And that is, something that I don't want to do. I don't want to be in somebody's store standing for hours, I can't. It hurts. It hurts like hell. you know. So, yeah. Um, I don't want to say that my health is deteriorating. I don't want to put that out there, but I know for a fact that it's not getting any better. It's really not. And I'm just in constant pain. And I really don't want to be in this pain anymore. So, I have to figure out a way to fix it. Because, like I said, there's really nothing that anybody else can do. And, so, like I said, if you guys, don't see me posting, I mean, I'm still going to go live because, like I said, that's more convenient for me. I don't have to sit up and, edit and stay up all day to edit, you know. But I mean, I'm gonna try to continue doing what I started because, this is what and I need to stick with the things that I chose to do. And so, I'm gonna try my best to give you all the content that I said that I was going to give you all. I did promise that, after I took my long break, I was gonna come back and give you guys more content, more things that I said, there was things that I said I was gonna start doing, you know, and then I decided to switch it up and, try to do it in a live, but, I'm gonna stick to what I said I was gonna do. I have to push myself, not too hard and not too much though, because like I said, I don't feel well. I really don't feel well every day. So, and no, I'm not putting this out there for any sympathy. I just wanted to let you guys know this is the reason, if a lot of you, wondering like, I see her going live, why isn't she posting, content? This is the reason. So, I'm going to try my best to do what I can when I can. Um, so yeah, that's how that's been going. Yeah, that's my life. And I have come to terms with it at this point. This is my life, and this is what happens, and this is what happens when you get older with this condition. Things get worse rather than getting better. And, yeah. So I hope you guys, understand. And I will be coming back with some real stuff, some edited stuff. So, yeah. I will see y'all later.